Artists being influenced by other artists is always fun to see, and it just goes to show how one single film or piece of art is always a group effort, despite what any other source or any other person will tell you. So many people were squeezed into the same building at Leon Schlesinger Productions, so it's more than believable that the different animators and directors at Old Termite Terrace would have infused the influence of their co-workers into their own work, and such is the case with Chuck Jones being influenced by Frank Tashlin. Don't believe me? Check out today's cartoon. I Got Plenty of Mutton from 1944 as an example. First off, the sad, food-deprived wolf character at the beginning of the cartoon is very similar to what Jones would make his Wile E. Coyote character like a few years later. And the influence on the Ralph Wolf and Sam Sheepdog cartoons that Jones would direct much later on in the Warner Studio history is evident as well. And of course, we've got the Pepe Le Pew type ram flirting with the wolf in the sheep's clothing. Clearly, Jones admired Tashlin's work, so it's such a shame that later on in life they turned on each other. Jones, in the 1960s at MGM, did a film adapting one of Tashlin's kids' books called The Bear That Wasn't, and Tashlin was furious when he saw it. Tashlin never spoke to Jones again, and in the 1980s, when writing his memoir, Jones didn't even mention Tashlin in passing. Despite what happened with the two behind the scenes, I still love Tashlin and Jones's films. Tashlin especially, and this cartoon is no exception. The end of the cartoon has some of that fabulous Artie Davis animation that's in all of Tashlin's 1940s Warner cartoons, and the fact that I haven't really been discussing him a whole lot on this series is a crime. Let's right that wrong right now, shall we?
Oh.
If you've gotten this far in the video, good on you. So here's a bonus for today. A review from the Film Daily on this cartoon dated May 8th of 1944. I Got Plenty of Mutton, Merry Melodies, Warner's, 7 minutes, funny. Relating the adventures of a wolf who tries to attack a flock of sheep, this Technicolor cartoon contains a number of good laughs. Mr. Wolf, finding the flock is guarded by a ram, tries to lure him by disguising as a glamorous sheep, only to be foiled when the ram gets amorous. Until next time, folks.